I grew up in the 90s. This was a prime time for the crazy world of the Satanic Panic. If you do not know what the Satanic Panic was, this was a time in the 80s and 90s where many toys, movies, games, and even events were deemed satanic by Christians who wanted nothing to do with these things. I would say it was the first big wave of what we call cancel culture today. There was a huge Christian base who decided that some things would not be allowed into the Christian culture we were growing up in. One of the first things I remember is the no celebrating Halloween. Christians were told that Halloween was a night that Satanists came out and worshiped the devil. We were not allowed to go trick-or-treating. Instead, the church would hold a harvest festival. This is where we could dress up as nice and innocent characters and go play games and get candy at church. Since my parents' whole world revolved around the church, this is how a lot of my Halloweens were spent. I also remember one year, my mother came home from a church event and immediately told us we were not allowed to carve pumpkins anymore because it would allow demons into our home. The church apparently said people used to carve pumpkins to invite demons into them and hang out. Halloween was seen as a horrible thing. My mom would tell me stories about people in our church who claimed to be a part of satanic cults who would sacrifice babies and kids to Satan on Halloween. Then there was the toys. Well, I was one of the lucky ones who was actually able to play Pokemon. I know many parents who forbid it, simply because it showed kids evolution. We were told we could not play with Ouija boards, or we could open our home to demons. We were also not allowed to play Dungeons and Dragons, because according to my parents, they had friends who played it, and had to summon demons in order to win the game. I was not allowed to watch or read Harry Potter books because of witchcraft. My mom told me at a very young age that one time when she was a teen she wanted to be a witch. So she went to the store to buy a book on witchcraft. She said the first thing in the book told her that she had to curse God to become a witch. She put the book down and never returned. She would rather die than curse God. She would never be a witch. Today, though, our Satanic Panic is Lil Nas coming out with a song about how he felt growing up in the church, how he could not be himself, or he would forever burn in hell. This is a tortured soul who had the guts to stand up to evangelicals who want to cancel you at the drop of a hat. They cry out in pain like someone is hurting them, when all he is doing is telling them how he feels. Evangelicals do not care if you are hurt. They do not have empathy for anyone who does not conform to their worldview. They worship an angry war god who will send you to a literal burning oven of torture forever. People in the church, what he's telling you is that what you are preaching is not working anymore. The world we live in is changing, and it's going to happen with or without you. I know you want to cling to the Bible and hope God will come down and pour revenge on all of us heathens. The truth is that is not going to happen. We live in reality. The fictional world of Satan, Jesus, heaven, and hell is being destroyed by the knowledge and empathy for other people. The world we live in needs more people who care. Nothing in this world should matter more than other people. Everyone matters. Everyone deserves a place in this world. And no one should feel so outcast and abandoned simply for not believing the same thing that you do. So will this lead to another satanic panic? I think if it does, it will not be the outlandish world of the 80s and 90s. However, I have seen crazier things happen in my lifetime. I hope everyone can see Lil Nas in a new light, and see other people too. This is the only way our world is going to get better for everyone. We need to listen to everyone's voices, not just a few who think they need to control the narrative. Thank you for watching my video today. If you liked it, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. You can support me in the links below. And remember, only you can break out of the bubble and start thinking for yourself.